Hello everybody, welcome to Majesty's House of Music. I'm Emmanuel and I'm glad to have you today. Now, we are doing the Swahili worship series. Tunapitia nyimbo za Kiswahili. I know those of you understand Kiswahili, but this is not limited to those who speak Kiswahili, because if you're playing piano and you can relate to the music, especially African music, or you can borrow the chords, okay? Now, for those of you interested in piano training services, this time when people are in quarantine and people are indoors, please, if you want training beyond the free lessons, okay? On YouTube, I post free lessons, but if you want training beyond the free lessons on YouTube, I have my email and my WhatsApp contact. Please send me a message. Tell me I just want more in-depth training. I have very many piano courses that I can you can order from me. Very many courses that cover different keys. I have courses covering the key of F sharp. I have courses covering the key of D, not D but C, C sharp, F, G sharp. So I have courses covering all these concepts in terms of praise and worship music. Now today I'm going to play this song, Hakuna Mungu kama wewe. Hakuna Mungu kama wewe. Hakuna popote, hakuna mwenye ishara kubwa kama wewe Mungu. Okay, that kind of song. And I'm in the key of E today. So if you have never played the key of E, sit back, because today you're going to be able to learn how to play in a new key. I encourage my students to learn how to play in all keys, okay? So in this Swahili worship series, I'm going to cover different keys so that at least I can touch on everyone. So, and I'm not able to play the same song, the same tutorial in all the keys. So I encourage you to learn to play it in this key, because many of you go to the comments and you tell me, play that song in this key because that's your key, okay? So I cannot play the same song in everybody's key, so please learn how to play it in this key. But you can be sure throughout this series I'm going to try to post songs in different keys as possible. So please subscribe to our channel if you have not done so, so that you'll be updated every time I'm posting a new lesson. And one day I'll post a song in your key, and this is also an opportunity for you to learn in a new key, okay? So I'm talking very fast so that I can get into the song, okay? So I have a beat here. I'll use a normal worship beat, a 16-bit ballad. The tempo is 56. I'm using a piano and an electric piano, right and left, grand piano and suitcase electric piano, and have an electric bass on my left hand. The reason why I'm using this piano is because most of you in churches are using this, okay? I have lessons on my MIDI keyboard, the one you see me using normally, but today in this series I'm using this keyboard because this is what most of you are using, and it will also give me the advantage of using those bass notes on my left hand, okay? Now this is a tutorial for beginner to intermediate level, so don't you worry if you're still learning how to play these things, or you've never played in the key of E. Don't worry, I'll break down everything very simply, okay? So I have this beat going on. Okay, so I'm going to do a breakdown of the right hand and then the left hand. Okay. First of all, we just have to get the chords, the flow. Now, in the key of E, this is the E major scale: E, F sharp, G sharp, B, A, B, C sharp, D sharp, E. Now, forgive me because this note on my piano has a little bit of a problem, so you'll hear it spiking some, here and there. Okay, so that's the E major scale. Now, if you don't understand things like the number system, then you have to go through some of the courses that we have, like the foundational piano course. I've talked about the number system and the different kinds of chords on the number system, or you can check out the Key D series. I've also covered the number system in that series. Okay, so but basically the number system is this. Chord number 1 is the E major 7th chord. Okay, E, G sharp, B, D sharp. Chord number 2 is F sharp minor 7th, F sharp, A, C sharp, E. Chord number 3 is G sharp minor 7th, G sharp, B, D sharp, F sharp. Chord number 4 is A major 7th, that is A, C sharp, E, and G sharp. Chord number 5 is B dominant 7, that is B, D sharp, F sharp, and A. Chord number 6 is C sharp minor 7th, that is C sharp, E, G sharp, and B. Chord number 7 is D sharp diminished 7th chord, or I can play a D sharp minor 7th flat 5. Okay, D sharp minor 7th flat 5, D sharp, F sharp, A, and C sharp, and then back to chord number 8, or back to number 1, which is E major or E major 7. Okay, so you need to know that number system. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. That's the basic of music. All right. Yeah, and if you look at many of the tutorials on my channel, Majesty's House of Music, I talk a lot about the number system in almost every tutorial. So that's the basic of music. You can't run away from it, the number system. Okay, and this time when people are in quarantine, take time and don't just touch the piano. Don't just put on your piano and you begin playing around with it. Have a structured way of learning. For example, what we are doing here. Okay, we are giving you structured classes, a series of lessons. So the progression of this song is 1. That is your E major chord. Okay, Hakuna. And let me move my octave so that I avoid this note. Okay, Hakuna. I'm starting with my chord number 1, that is E major, or I can play E major 7th. So on the left hand I have E, B, and E. On the right hand I have B, E, and G sharp. If I want the E major 7th, you just add that D sharp. Okay, Hakuna. And then the next part, we do a movement that is very common in music called the 7-3-6 movement. Okay, 7-3-6. If you understand the numbers of the major scale of E, you understand that 7 is D sharp. Okay, so D sharp is 7, and then your 3 is G sharp, 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then your 6 is C sharp. Okay, so 7-3-6, D sharp, G sharp, C sharp. Now, what are the chords that we'll be using? Okay, on the 7, this is the chord I'll be playing. Okay, I have the 7 on my left hand, D sharp, but on the right hand I have kind of a G sharp sus4 chord. Okay, G sharp, C sharp, D sharp, and G sharp. So that's the chord I'm using for my 7. Okay, and then on the 3, you can play that G sharp dominant 7th chord. Okay, I'll give you the other option. So we have G sharp, C, D sharp, and F sharp, with G sharp and D sharp on the left. Hakuna Mungu kama wewe, land on the 6. Now our 6 here is C sharp minor 7th chord. The left we have C sharp, but on the right hand we have the C sharp minor 7th but inverted. This is the original C sharp minor 7th, C sharp, E, G sharp and B, but I'm playing it here. So I have G sharp, B, C sharp and E. So Hakuna Mungu kama wewe. Now the next chord, Hakuna, is a 2, which is F sharp minor 7th. F sharp, A, C sharp and E, with F sharp and C sharp on the left. Hakuna. And then we play a 5. So the left I have B. B is our 5. Okay? And instead of just playing B major on the right, I'm playing it using this voicing. I have B and F sharp on my left, and then I have A, C sharp and F sharp on my right. And then I land back on my 1, which is my E, but I'm using this voicing. E, B, E on my left, and then my right hand I have F sharp, G sharp, B and E. So Hakuna Mungu kama wewe. Hakuna popote. The good thing with video is that you can rewind, okay, and pause and try that in your own room. Go through that, okay. Now, the next part is the chorus, because that part repeats twice, okay? Hakuna Mungu. Now, normally if you don't have to play all those chords, you just play this. Hakuna you would just play 4, A major, and then 1, E major. But now we are doing this. See that? What are the chords? 4, A major 7th, A, C sharp, E, G sharp, and then the left hand will move to a 6, but the right hand we don't play the 6, but we play this kind of a 6, yes, but with a different voicing. F sharp, B, C sharp and F sharp. See that chord? So Hakuna mwenye. Then our 2, of course, F sharp minor 7th. Then our 5, then back to our 1. And then 6, C sharp minor 7. So after C sharp minor, we play this F sharp dominant 7th on the right, F sharp, A sharp, C sharp and E, with A sharp on the left. Come away. Then our B major, B on the left, then B major on the right but inverted. F sharp, B, D sharp. We play a 4/6. That means A major on the right with C sharp on the left. And anytime you're playing your major chord, please add the 9th. In this case, that's a B. And then you play a 5/7, which is B major on the right with D sharp on the left. And on my B major, I'm adding that C sharp. Then back to the 1, E major 7. Let me play from the beginning. Hakuna the chorus again. Okay, from the top. Hakuna Mungu kama wewe. Hakuna popote. Hakuna Mungu kama wewe. Hakuna popote. Hakuna. Now, I just played 2 movements before the chorus. 2, 3, 4. 2, F sharp minor 7th. Then on the 3, I just played an E major on the right, G sharp B E with G sharp and E on the left. So Hakuna. Then we have now on our 4. D sharp on the left, then C sharp minor, then our F sharp dominant 7th with A sharp on the left. Come away, A major with C sharp on the left, B major with D sharp on the left, then back to E major. Now, when you saw me playing, I did very many things, but that is the basic flow. Something that I want you to understand is that somebody may not show you everything they played, every note, because some things come spontaneously. Let me do a breakdown because of time. A breakdown of my left hand. So, one thing with the left hand is as much movement as possible. As much movement as possible. Because we don't want to get stuck on one note. Huh? Hakuna Mungu kama wewe. You see, you don't want to be stuck on that. Huh? So, you want to do movements. And then some movements are offbeat, okay? Walk up to the note, okay? Now, something else you realize on the left hand, you may have to play some notes which are off the scale to help you in the connection. See that? These are flat 6, flat 5, you have a flat 3. For example, main point, do walk towards the note, okay? You walk, and you want to, when you listen to a bass guitar player, You want to listen to those movements that they make, so that you don't just play one note, one note, one note, one note. Okay. Now let me play it again from the top. I want you to get the feel. Okay. Focus, get the feeling of the song. Okay. Adding a few things here and there. Okay, if you can catch them, steal them. Okay. For example, when I'm playing the 5, I'm playing it with this chord. This is like an A minor. Okay. Okay. Hakuna Mungu kama wewe. There's the other part I'd forgotten. Si kwa majeshi, E major 7th, and then you play at 3. You have G sharp on the left, and on the right you have F sharp, B, C sharp, and F sharp. Wala sila 6, C sharp minor 7th, then to the 2, but the left hand walk it down. Then you play the 5, 5, and then to the 1. And on the 5 here, I'm playing an A diminished 7th chord. A, C, D sharp, F sharp, instead of B. I can still play B, but I'm just playing that to make it more jazzy, okay? Si kwa majeshi, wala sila. I know we may not cover everything in this one lesson, but as you keep on practicing these chords in the future lessons that I'll be releasing, this is a whole series, okay? Catch, you may not catch everything, but just get that one thing, that one tip, that one trick, and begin applying it in another song. That's the point, okay? May not be able to play everything I played, but get that tip, that one concept here and there, and apply it in your playing. Begin applying it in your own key, okay? Begin applying it in your own key. And as I said, this is a series, so I'll keep on this, I think, the second part of this Swahili worship series. We are doing a full series, so please subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss out anytime I'm posting a new lesson. How do you subscribe? Log in to YouTube with your Gmail address, okay? If you have a Gmail address, just log in to YouTube with your Gmail address. Once you log into YouTube, once you sign into YouTube, now you can be able to subscribe to a YouTube channel, or to put your comment, like the videos and all that. So please subscribe so that you will always be updated when I release my next video. And as I said, I'll be releasing videos in different keys, okay? I've done F sharp so far. Check the previous video. Today I've done the key of A. I'll do another key in the next lesson, okay? So thank you for watching, and see you in the next tutorial. So I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Now, there are just a few things I'd like you to do to help us spread this word and support us. The first thing is to go ahead and hit the like button below this video. Just go ahead and hit the like button. And the second thing you can do is to share this video on our social media platforms, on Facebook, on Twitter. Just go ahead and hit the share button so that will help us to spread this message so that more people can get access to these lessons. And the third thing is that if you have been watching my lessons and you're not subscribed to my channel, please just go right ahead right now. Log into Google with your Gmail, okay? With your Gmail, your email address, log into YouTube, and then hit the subscribe button so that you'll always be notified when I release new classes. And then the last thing you can do is to visit our website, MAJESTY'S.com. Then click on the piano video courses, and you'll see a list of several longer, detailed courses where I go much deeper into these concepts. Okay, so if you visit our website, you can order those courses there online if you have a PayPal account. If you don't have a PayPal account, you can just send me an email or a WhatsApp message, and then we can communicate on how you can order the courses and how I'll deliver them to you as downloadable files. I'll simply send to you a link and you can download the course that you are interested in. So thank you for following this channel, and God bless you. See you in the next class.